that nigga put his money where his mouth is. Tell him put his money where his mouth is. I can't. Listen, man, I came on here. It's 2023. Jordan year. You gonna hustle to get this bag or not? DJ Sage, the reason I love her, she played the sideline. She worked hard. She did this, that. She did a remix. Now she on fire. Bob Mike Simpson. I'm about people speaking it into existence, faking it till they make it, till they get where they gotta get. Donovan Mitchell, biggest mistake my Knicks ever did. Ever, though. This is top 3 for sure, but biggest mistake they ever did. The man dropped 71 points the other day. Even though we won 3 in a row, we got a good record, we going all out. Bro, my little cousin on here, Madison, she talking about preach. I mean, that's all I do, man. Donovan Mitchell, biggest mistake the Knicks ever did. I don't know what the fuck they was thinking. I was begging them to sign the man. I was begging them. Remember I took him out to the Rucker? Remember I had him in New York with me. Trying to let him know, yo. Yeah, they playing all right this year. See, the difference is when you got a bona fide star, somebody cold as ice. So you ever notice that last year, this year, we go to the last and it's tied up and then we miss free throws or we're down 2 but we can't hit the clutch? That's why you get a Damian Lillard. That's why you get a Donovan Mitchell. That's why you get a athlete this cold as ice. I know what the hell I'm talking about. That's his cooking. They should have been cooking. We actually shouldn't even be impressed by the Nets. But I know what happened. Kyrie did all that shit, kept doing that shit. You know when they say you don't know what you got till you lose it? So the man doing all that, yo, I'm not doing my vaccination. Yeah, I'm not this, that, I'm not this. Then he he stepped on some shit, like some real shit. Meetings with the commissioners. Yo, this is, they closed him up in a room and told him, yo, this is your last chance, buddy. Like, there's not much we can do anymore. And when that registered in his head, because, it's hard for a young guy that you giving $9 million, $20 million a year. This is hard, but when they tell you, oh, we're going to shut this shit down. We are the powers that be. Kyrie said, if they put me back on that motherfucking court, I'm going to go dumb. And so he walking on the court listening to this shit right here. Look. Yo, B-Dot, in his mind, I don't care what they playing. They could be playing Don't Go Messing with Cotton Eye Joe. They don't want that type of talk. And so your man Bad Bunny, we never really talk about Bad Bunny. So we're not going to talk about him now in a bad way because, that's not our angle. We respect the young king. But some girl dove in front of him with the camera. She was all in his shit. He took a phone and tossed it. That shit was on black news, white news, Puerto Rican news. It was on everything, right? Because I don't know if everyone understands and knows This guy might be the biggest star in the world, not just Spanish, English. Numbers don't lie. The man is selling out stadiums. He's doing shows in stadiums. And so it's a big boy, but he takes the phone and he throws it. Now, if Kodak Black did that, they'd be a little upset. Keith Murray did that, they'd be a little upset. But when you got a guy who his whole image is clean cut, that he's the nicest, sweetest guy in the universe, he's just, whoa. They're like, damn, man. And so he in the Puerto Rican news, the Spanish news, the black news, everywhere. Now I understand because I'm an artist. I've had men chase me into the bathroom when I'm about to take a shit. Running in the bathroom to use the bathroom because it's a terrible situation, and they chase me into the door where I gotta slam it and be like, bro, it's the bathroom. Oh, here in the black news, they had Bad Bunny in the fucking shade room, the Baller Alert, yes, sir. Everywhere. They touched him. They took BET, yo, look. Whether you like reggaeton or not, numbers don't lie. When you got a human being that's got music lovers filling in Yankee Stadium 5 nights in a row, he lit. He lit. And so he been black, white, everything, all the newses. But my thing is, I've been in places, walking in the airport 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, I barely could see. I'm walking through and I had girls come up to me and they're like, yo, Fat Joe, this. And I'm like, yo, I'm tired. And they're like, you chose to be a star. You know, you're supposed to do whatever. Like, and so when you're a celebrity or you're famous, and someone like a Bad Bunny, like a DJ Khaled, like a Kardashian, you know, a Drake, I call those people Kanye. I call those ultra famous. And so you might see Fat Joe at a bodega. You might see him in the gas station. I'm very famous. But I still can move. Supermarket. These guys can't even move. They ultra famous. They can't come out because if they go to a restaurant, you know, I went to, you know, shout out my brother Khaled. You know, lately I've been going to restaurants with him and I don't like it. Because when they make the reservation that he's going to a restaurant and we arrive to the restaurant, they're waiting there with cameras to film him walking in the restaurant. And then you take a bite of a red snapper or a lobster. They filming this shit. I'm not cool with that. I'm really not cool with that. Like the Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg is ultra famous. Right? But my thing is, I mean, where's the boundary of where, yeah, like, I mean, yo, B-Dot, they chased me in the bathroom. Like, in the bathroom. And they swear like it's an entitlement. Listen, we bought your song. We bought your book. We bought it that, like, yo, we need this pick. Like, now. You could be nice a million times, but the one time they catch you like Bad Bunny doing that, now you a piece of shit. It's a terrible thing. The Buju concert in Jamaica, Barris Hyman, was a success. Buju Banton concert was a success. Shout out to Buttafuoco. And so what you got to understand is that it's the 50th anniversary of hip-hop. And so people, you know, I come from across the street from where they used to drop the needle on the records. And so people try to debate me from other parts of the country or shit they read or shit they assumed. Nah, Wody. Nah, Whoa. I'm from there where they dropped the needle on the motherfucker. The Kool Herc, the Grandmaster Flash. And so it's 50 years of hip hop. My window was open because my AC was broken. My window stayed open because my AC was broken. How about we didn't even have AC? And so, 50th anniversary, you're going to see a lot of things. I wanted to be celebrated from the pioneers to the West Coast, to the Dirty South, to the whole world, down to Africa. Because they killing the game right now. And I want everybody to get their just due and celebrate 50 years of hip hop. Could you imagine the world without no hip hop? We still be listening to the Bee Gees and John Travolta. Shit. 50 years of hip hop. Now, are you, rest in peace, Gangsta Boo. That was my girl. And, you know, I had a thing for Gangsta Boo back in the days. You know, we was on the same record label. I used to see her. I used to flirt with her a little. You know, I was taken already, but, you know, it was something about Gangsta Boo. She was like thugged out. You know what I'm saying? And so rest in peace to the queen. She put it down for hip hop, the mafia. It seems like whether they young, whether they legends, you know, we losing too many people too fast. And take care of your health, man. Take care of your health. Somebody just said Sloppy Joe. If I'm sloppy now, goddamn, what was I a couple of years back? Because I think I'm like half. I lost like 2 people on me. It was 3 of us. Shit was a whole menage going on in the Fat Joe Cypher. And I still try my best to be as healthy as possible. Health is wealth. Without your health, you have nothing. I mean nothing. Yo, Melba Moore, the living legend, she's always tuned in. You know what I'm saying? Bottega Joe, oh no, I give him hell. At all times. At all times. I already got a phone call where like, yo, Joe, you going too crazy for the 2023. I already started shopping. You know what I'm saying? I got some parties to go to. Grammys coming up. My brother's nominated to 6 Grammys. I'm going to wear some shit you ain't never seen before. That's my thing, though. That's my thing. I love fashion. I love jewelry. I love Rolls Royces. You know what I'm saying? The other day I was with my brother Ed Biggie and the man from Paris. And he come at a club, live with me, and he like, Joe, you got a Rolls Royce in every country. And I said, yes, Ed Biggie. Yes. That's what I work for. I want to sit in some big boy shit with some stars over me, listening to some motherfucking Marvin Gaye, some Anita Baker. I want to do, listen, man, don't know what makes you happy. I know what makes me happy. I can't toot your whistle, your horn, because I know what makes me happy. That book of Jose out there too. I went into this fancy bookstore today. I bought a book. It was called Iced Out. I seen it in Khaled's house, and it's so dope. It's some pictures of Salt Pepper, Dana, everybody you name, Iced Out, up to the new, up to Meg Thee Stallion, everybody. And so I went to the store. I bought it. It was like, hey, would you care to sign some of your store, your books. And I was like, oh, shit. They had the books in there. And so they got it in Target. They got it everywhere. And that book of Jose, the real shit. You're going to learn a lot from that book. I'm telling you. And so this year's the 50th anniversary. I want to see everybody get their just due. I want to see everybody party. Have a great time. I'm going to be shaking my ass everywhere. And this year, you got to set yourself. I've never done it, but I'm going to do it this year. You got to get like a chalkboard. Something where you could write down your goals or what you're going to do. If you live once, do you really want to live your life mediocre? Do you really want to live a regular life? Not enjoy, not go for it? I don't understand people who don't go for it. Play the fucking lottery, something. I want you to hit. And so the way that shit works with me is people don't understand. We need everybody to win so our crew and everybody can be successful. And so you need everybody down with you to win. Some people, so many people are vision board. So many people want to be the king or want to be everything or want people to look up to them. That's whack people. That's whack people who want to be the center of attention and don't want everybody, no. The real strength is all of us winning and how we could do business with each other. I seen Yuli Terrero in here. He's in on the Book of Jose on Showtime with Kenya Barris and Jesse. The thing is, everybody got to win so we can all help each other. Yes, sir. That's how you do it, and that's how it's supposed to work. Now, it gets sad when you might have a friend that's not doing too good, struggling, and you there for them, and you loving them, and you show them the same love, and you never let their spirits touch the ground. Even though they ain't making money like you, you love them, you encourage them. Every time they come up with a business concept or something, you there for them. And then finally, they crack the code and they become successful, and now they making money too. And so we get happy for you that you're being successful. But something funny starts to happen because you start to realize, God damn, could these so-called real ones be acting brand new with you? Could they be acting different because they're making a couple of dollars now? Was there always some sort of envy or jealousy there? That they were waiting for the time for them to make some money to act like? It's sad. That's not what we're praying for. We're praying for everybody to win and everybody stay the same and be brothers and sisters. I've noticed that, and I found that to be true. That sometimes you root for somebody and you want them to win, and then when they get to a level, they're looking at you like, you might have introduced them to all their friends they got. Came through you. Now they looking at you like, oh, I'm the grand kahuna. Please, people, don't get confused. Another thing I noticed with everybody's crew, within your own crew, my own crew, everybody, nobody's too important. This shit got to go. And so sometimes people start thinking, yo, this shit won't go without me, or this won't be successful without me. One thing we do know is with or without you, we ain't stopping. And so you think too important of yourself. Yeah, you important. Yeah, you pay dues. Yeah, you put it in. But when you start thinking that the shit don't move without you, oh, it's going to move. Oh, it's going to move. And so ain't it a better process that we pray for each other? We want everybody to win. At the end, what you said, at the end of the day, as long as you kept it solid, that's all. Oh, no, with me, I'm cool because, listen, bro, I'm for the team spirit. If you act funny with me and you don't see it out, my energy will let you know. Like, bro, check yourself. My energy will let you know, like, check yourself. I still love you. I still pray for you every day. But if you think you that ill, you're convincing yourself. And maybe a couple of guppy yes men or something, or yes women. Know what I'm saying? So you got to understand, everybody plays a position, but don't nobody stop the machine. Nobody. I learned that a long time ago. Every record Fat Joe ever did with Scott Storch was #1 in America. And I mean real #1, not bullshit. Hip Hop 100 #1. The shit, white radio, rhythmic radio, black radio, #1s. Everything I ever did with him went #1. And so when he went through his trouble, and he went through a hard time, and I kept trying to go back with him, and, you know, I realized, oh shit, I got to work with other people to keep the machine going. So imagine you got a guy that every time you work with this guy, you go #1. Now you ain't got him no more. But you got to get back on that bike. You got to get back in that hustle. Find out another way to make it happen. And so nobody stops the machine. Not if you about it. If you stop, oh, we're doing better, you fucked up. And sometimes people get carried away. But I can understand if you young and you get carried away. But if you are OG already, you're a grown dude, you got into some success or some fame, and you start thinking you're the king of Bel Air, or you acting different with the dudes that been there with you since day one. What are you doing? Now all of a sudden you think we're gonna look up to you? I've been getting the itch. DJ Profi or something, I've been getting the hip hop itch. Cool and Dre sending me tracks. I've been getting the itch. I wrote a song or two. Straight fire. Because I don't, you know, these other guys smoking mirrors. I don't even know what to tell you guys. Yo, bro, you got to stop. You know, yeah, you know, these other guys, you know, they making music, but this shit ain't really. Do you hear it somewhere? You know, when Fat Joe come out with music, that shit on the radio all day. That shit in the club. I don't know. Yo, y'all got to stop. Because motherfucker be making music all of a sudden. Yo, that shit was hot. Yo, I heard it, man. That shit ain't about nothing. That shit ain't about nothing. Like, you know, I heard it. It ain't all that. Y'all want to lie to yourselves. Yo, this guy's my favorite and this new shit is like, none of that shit. That shit sound crazy. Like, it's all right. It ain't when Joe Crack drop a record or Joe Crack drop a single and the shit go #1 in the country. And so y'all got to stop lying to yourselves. Stop. Well, I ain't speak to Remy about music. Remy doing movies. She's doing, I don't even know how she's so rich. Like, she got big money. And I don't know if she wants to do music. I don't know. I ain't want to do music. But lately I've been like, yo, I got something to say. You know, I'm hanging out in fucking Saudi Arabia with the king of Saudi Arabia. I'm on airplanes that don't even feel turbulence and shit. You know, like, what do you want me to do? I'm around the world so much. I'm at World Cup here, there. I gotta share my experiences with you. Know what I'm saying? And you know Joe Crack gonna always keep it thorough. And so your man, what's my man, Uncle Murder dropped the end of the year. I love his shit, what he be doing. I ain't hear this one yet, but I seen the Bishop want to smoke with him. Said he want the fair one. The bishop just caught a fucking court case. Yo, bishop, stop. He want the beef. Yo, I'm from Brooklyn too. Let's go. Let's shoot the fair one. Yo, bishop, man. Pray to God, man. And so where the fuck is Kanye West? They said they looking for him. If you seen Kanye West, tell me where he at. If you see Kanye West, tell me where you at. Tell him where you at. Nah, the bishop want to fight. The bishop want to fight. Yo, Billy Blanco, what's good? Y'all don't know, New York got the bishop want to fight. You know what I'm saying? He telling Uncle Murder, shoot the fair one. Yo, these guys, man, everything is crazy out here. Look, this year we try to do unweird shit. I'm telling you. We trying to do unweird shit. You heard he in Paris? Yeah, shout out Michael Blackson. I heard he opened a new school in Ghana. I've been in Ghana. You know what's crazy, though? You know the other day they pickpocketed Meek Mill. They pickpocketed me, too. Yo, matter of fact, not even me. It was my brother E. Philly. He was out there with me, and everybody was doing all that shit. You know, when you go to Africa, and it's all love, everybody be on. It's no cool shit in Africa. If you walk the street in Africa, they on you. Like, yo, Joey Craig, what's up, my nigga? Yo. They like, it's nothing, you can't. This is Africa. Okay? When you in Africa, you in Africa. And so they coming, yo, Joe. They wilding out. And so they went up in East Philly. They took his passport. And thank God, we went to the embassy, got him a new passport. Same shit happened to fucking Meek Mill. They nice. They nice with the shit in Ghana. They know how to whip. And shout out my man Fred. You know, his father was the president of Africa. Now his brother's the president. My man Fred of Ghana. You know what I'm saying? Fat Joe done been to Gabon. Fat Joe done been to Djibouti, Africa. He done been to Morocco. He done been to Tanzania. He done been to Nigeria. He done been to all the South Africans. He done been to Angola, Rwanda, and Luanda, Dar es Salaam. You know, he done been, Zimbabwe and Kenya. He done been in Somalia. Fat Joe done been in, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. This motherfucker Joey Boombaye. Don't play with me. Yeah, I dropped that book, the Book of Jose. Pretty Lou, what's good? Check this out. Let your darkest moments bring your most clarity. If you're going through something in a relationship, something legal, something health-wise, financial, and your so-called best friends, your so-called family, blood is thicker than water. They turn their back on you and they not around. I'm telling you, it's God's way of showing you a lesson to know who is valuable enough for your love and your energy. If these people aren't there for you when you need them, it's only God showing you you don't need them. You ain't never been to Djibouti, Africa. And so Yeah, Joe Cat. I was with a rapper one time. That boy, all he talk about is going back to Africa. He asked me, yo, Joe, man, what's up? I seen him in the restaurant, man. He said, yo, I said, yo, man, I'm tired, man. He said, what do you mean? I said, yo, man, I just flew 20 hours back from Africa. He said, you went to Africa? I said, damn, ain't your whole shit going back to Africa? You never been. You never been. But you love these fake motherfuckers. You love those guys. Those are the guys you love. You ain't never been to Djibouti, Africa. You know I'm a sucker for Massage Savvy Davis Jr. Rest in peace, our brother Hovain. We lost a big one. But you know I'm a sucker for massage. I went to Djibouti, Africa, man. They got this beautiful hotel, 5-star. So I go in the massage room. But this massage room looked like almost like a dentist, or it looked more like a doctor's office. Because they had like a bed, you know them bed that you got the wrap, plastic wrap, then they got a shower. And so it's a little, fucking, I could say it, little obese lady, a little chubby lady, chunky, not body shaming her. And so I lay down on the bed and she started whipping me with this shit like a mop. It's like a little mop and it got like hot wax, like candle wax. And I'm like, oh shit. At first you like, what the fuck? And then they turn on the shower and they get you off the bed and you went over there. You go over there, you take a quick shower. You get the wax off of you. You go back on the bed and then she come again. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. She whipping you with hot wax and shit. And you like, by the third or fourth time, you like, oh my fucking God. This is the best shit ever happened to me. It's the best massage you ever had in your fucking life. The hot wax with the mop. If you go to Djibouti, Africa, if you ever been, you went to this hotel, you need that motherfucking, you need that whipping with that mop shit. I mean, yo, there's nothing better than that. I don't know what it's called, exfoliating. I don't know what does that mean, exfoliating? No, bro, you like in a fantasy. Like euphoria. By the 10th time they do that shit to you, you like, you don't even want to get the fuck up. That shit amazing. And so, you know, put God first. Good times, bad times. Put God first. Don DeMarco, what's up, baby? Yeah, Don DeMarco, since that verses, y'all been getting that money, huh, Don DeMarco? Don DeMarco, let me see a fire sign if since that verses, you, Ja Rule, y'all been getting to that bag since that verses, huh? Different kind of bag, huh, Don DeMarco? Don DeMarco, where you at with that fire sign, huh? Since that verses, y'all been getting that different kind of money, huh? I don't see you on these comments, Don DeMarco. God damn, boy, let me tell you something. I bought my brother Ja Rule a big bag recently. He was like, nah, you know, I'm kind of busy. Don't know if I want to do it. I said, dang. He getting to, yo, Don DeMarco, where you at? Well, I guess he just running through. But yo, listen, man. Put God in good and bad times. Can't just need God when you praying and you going through some shit. Boy, I tell you, it's called exfoliating, scrubbing the dead cells, top layers of your skin. Yo, that shit is amazing. You all need to get exfoliating. The only place I've ever seen that was Djibouti, Africa. The only place I've seen it was in Djibouti, Africa. Peace, y'all. It's the biggest in the game.